morning, everyone. This is Zach from Adventures in Coriolis. A little bit of history unfolding here this morning in Cozumel, Mexico. I am on Royal Caribbean's Adventure of the Seas. You can see behind me Celebrity Edge. The Celebrity Edge was the first cruise ship to leave from a U.S. port in over 15 months, and today is the first time that two North American-based cruise ships are docked together in a port. The Celebrity Edge is going to come alongside us here in just a moment and dock here in Cozumel. Of course, their captain is Captain Kate McHugh. So exciting now to see two cruise ships together once again. A sign that cruising truly is back. All right, so the time is just a couple minutes now after 10 o'clock. You notice I have the mask back on now because here in Cozumel, they do require, in the port area at least, while you're on the pier, I think, that you keep the mask on. So I have that on. I'm gonna be making my way to the taxis. Gotta figure out where that's at to get a taxi over to Mr. Sanchos. Now, the Celebrity Edge is here. However, those guests cannot get off the cruise and wander about like the Royal guests can. They can only get off the ship if they have cruise ship sponsored excursions, so they can stay in that safe bubble while they're here in port. So we have a little bit more freedom and liberty in our adventuring on the Adventure of the Seas. So that was cool. That was a commemoration ceremony that they were doing with the Celebrity Edge. The Cozumel port officials were doing, because this is the first time that the Edge has sailed into Cozumel since the shutdown. Of course, the Adventure of the Sea, this is its third port call here in Cozumel since cruising has resumed. So pretty cool to see the excitement. Of course, everyone's excited to have ships back in any port, but especially here in Cozumel, as it's one of the biggest ports in the Caribbean for cruise ships. Bienvenidos a Mexico. We're back in Mexico once again, here in the port. I've actually never been to this port area. We're Royal on the other ships. I've only ever been to the Carnival Pier, so whole new experience for me this morning. Good morning, big sir. Morning. Morning, guys. Good morning. Come on. But I don't want. Morning. Hola. Muy bien, ¿y tú? Okay, so just a bit of an adventure to get to the taxis. It's winding through this market, so I think we're almost here though, finally. Yep, I see some taxis down here. But yeah, that was quite the adventure.
Welcome, mi amigo. 36, very good. Hey, welcome, amigo. Bienvenido.
Hi.
Hi, amigo.
Welcome to Mr. Sanchos. Okay, welcome, my friend. Buenos días, por favor.
So now we have just made it, and what a welcome that was. All the mariachi band and everyone here is so happy, and everyone's so nice. From the moment I stepped foot in Cozumel, everyone is so happy, so nice. They're so happy to see folks back. So happy to be here too. And such a great welcome here. This is my first time at Mr. Sanchos, like I said earlier. So I'm excited. They have tables set up here. They have lounge chairs. All the food, drinks, everything is included with the all-inclusive package. So really excited about the day here. So here is the menu at Mr. Sanchos, and everything is all-inclusive. So it's all you can eat and all you can drink all day long. They have appetizers. They have the best of the beach, which is a lot of seafood offerings. And then they have several options for tacos, fajitas, burgers. And then for dessert, they have an ice cream of the day. And if we flip over to the back here, here's the drink menu. They have margaritas and daiquiris. They have all sorts of cocktails. They have cervezas. And they also have Coke products, it looks like. And then it says down here, the all-inclusive includes exclusive beach, 2 pool bars, beach lounges, kayaks, and lockers. So the price for this, I think, is about $55, I think, per person per day. So not bad, considering all your eats, all your drinks. The beach is included. There's water activities over here. There's the pool back over that way. There's a restaurant seating over there. The only thing that is not included is transportation down here. It was $17 for the taxi, and it'll be $17 going back. Just got here, just got seated. A nice place here on the beach, and it started to rain. Look at that. The rain isn't in the forecast for today. It is very gray and overcast, but hopefully it isn't a complete rain out, but it's picking up even now as I'm talking. Just taking a casual stroll down the beach here in Mexico, as one does. And there's a lot of folks starting to fill in back here behind me on some of these tables. Not so much where I am, back up the beach here just a little way. So it looks like folks are getting lunch. I'm actually gonna get some here in a few minutes. I've been hoping that the rain showers would stop and go away, but it's still very lightly raining. So I was like, why not get in the ocean, right? It's wet anyways. I'm really liking Mr. Sanchos so far. The waiters are very attentive. They come over and check on you every few minutes. There's free Wi-Fi. So pretty much all the amenities for what you're gonna need for a great beach day are here. Just sitting down for some lunch now. It's just before noon, and here's my view from lunch today. Look at that. And the rain has now intensified. It's like a tropical downpour out there now, so I'm glad that I came over here to get lunch when I did, because I'm not going to get wet sitting under this umbrella. Alright, so my first round of food is here. I went for the coconut shrimp, which is right here. And then I also got chicken fajitas, which is here, and then the tortillas over there. Y'all, this coconut shrimp is delicious. I'm not saying it's the best I've ever eaten. I'm just saying Red Lobster could never. I'm definitely gonna be eating more of this all day long. Hey, it's very good. Thank you. So here's the bar at Mr. Sanchos, and there's also the pool here with a swim up bar. And there's also little tables in there where you can sit and enjoy your drinks. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Some swings here. You can sit at the bar. There's also some tables back here where you can sit and eat your lunch under a little covered pavilion area. And then back here there are some cabanas that you can sit under, some day beds out under the sun, out under the palm trees. And then of course all the little tables out here by the beach. Now that I've eaten all that coconut shrimp, I think it's time now for a Mexican siesta. Right here under the, well, I would say the sunny sky, but it's not very sunny today. Under the cloudy sky, but at least the rain has ended for now. Hopefully we won't see much more of that today, but yeah, just gonna take in the beautiful day here by the ocean in Cozumel. So I've been having a really good time at Mr. Sanchos. The weather has been very overcast all day, but that's not taken away from the very inviting environment here. I mean, for 55 bucks, all you can eat, all you can drink, all day long. Everyone is so nice that works here. I was actually greeted by the owner, Mr. Sanchos, I guess, whenever I first arrived. You saw in the beginning, the mariachi band, the greeting and the welcome that I had here. It was just so inviting and so welcoming. So I've been very impressed. I would absolutely come back. I think this is the first of anything I've ever done in Cozumel, and I've been here several times. Normally I just walk around the port area, but I'm glad that I did something different this time. And I think that I'll definitely be back on my future cruises to Cozumel. Just survived a torrential downpour and got more food. They got shrimp tacos and of course more coconut shrimp. It's going down. So I think the rain pretty much cleared everyone out. Everyone went running. There's still a few folks over there, but it is 10 minutes after 4 now. So I think that's all for our day at Mr. Sanchos. Got to be back on the ship by 5:30.
Last call for alcohol. Want a free shot, sir?
No, thank you. So now walking the rainy, wet pier back to get on the adventure of the seas after a fantastic day in Cozumel. I highly recommend, if you've never been to Mr. Sanchos before, that you go there. It's incredible. They take such good care of you. Hector and Tio took very good care of me all day, so shout out to you guys. Thank you very much. I'm definitely gonna make it, you know, every time I come to Cozumel, I think that's where I'm gonna head. And I'll be here again next March, so see you again soon. Just before 6 p.m. and I think we are getting ready to depart the port of Cozumel. Still docked here next to the edge, but I think they're also leaving around the same time as us. Captain Kate is just outside the bridge, waving to everyone as we leave. Right in the middle of the screen. Well, good evening, everybody. I am extremely tired at the end of the day today. Just something about laying on the beach all day in Mexico really wears a person out, apparently. The dining room tonight, there actually weren't that many people, and my server was actually telling me that in almost every Cozumel night, there's just not as many people in the dining room. He said that folks are just wiped after being in Cozumel for the day. Another amazing dinner in the dining room. I had the seafood pastry, which was good. It sort of reminded me of like a chicken pot pie, but it was composed of all seafood. And then I opted for something a little bit different tonight. I went with the lasagna because I couldn't bear to have any more meat because I feel like I've eaten so much meat, so many cuts of meat so far this trip. So I went with the lasagna. And it was good. I'm not a huge like pasta fan, but I ordered lasagna for some reason. I don't know. And then for dessert, had the trusty creme brulee with a little bit of vanilla ice cream as I requested. And my server, always doing the most and always taking care of me, brought me out some pistachio ice cream as well, which was very good. So another great evening in the dining room. Another great day on this cruise. Cozumel was great. Mr. Sanchos was great. So just a great day all the way around. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back tomorrow because tomorrow we have a day at sea and I need it. I need to sleep in and just be one with the ocean for the day, right? Next to last day of the cruise, going to be having lunch at Izumi. Going to be getting a COVID test so I can fly back to the United States. So come back. It's good. That should be great content. So come back and check it out. Good night, everyone. And I'll see you tomorrow here from the Adventure of the Seas.